should be live. All right. Now, considering this is our channel's first live stream, there's probably going to be some issues, but we'll work them out as we go along. And I haven't done anything really. I came in and set up my action bars and keybinds, whatnot. Kind of moved around the HUD. Other than that, it's a fresh level 1 Night Elf. Picked up the first quest at the intro. I didn't pick Night Elf for no specific reason other than I played Horde my entire life, and I don't know, I just kind of wanted to mix it up. The only time I have played Alliance, I've always picked Human, so it's like, why not mix it up? Now, if you did not see the description, why this is a Nightmare Ultra Hard mode is because, which I'm going to leave this up on the screen, but here, we're not going to be able to use any gear whatsoever that has yeah, this climb is going to be rough, Colin. That's for sure. But yeah, we can't use any gear. Like a green, a blue, an heirloom, a purple. It's got to be all straight, just trash, white and gray vendor items. That's the only gear we can use. And I don't even know if it scales throughout World of Warcraft as you go up through the different like time skips from expansions. So this is going to be new for me. I'm going to try to leave this up on the screen so you can see that I'm not using any actual gear. And then I don't have a route picked out or anything. I'm kind of just winging it on my, I don't know, 15 years of WoW experience. But even killing these like starter area tigers, like I can already tell this is going to be rough because with heirlooms you can like basically one shot these NPCs, right? Like it's they're a non-threat, but here it's taken about 4 or 5 hits. It's been a long time since I played without heirlooms as well. And then obviously it's going to be easy starting out with having no gear, but I feel like once we start going to different expansions, it's going to start getting rough. Like I want to go to Outlands first because that's always been my favorite zone to go to. But, oh man. Like, see this gear right here. This is acceptable. It's a white item with 1 armor. So that's pretty much what we're going to be working with this entire run. And as for the other rules, if I die doing anything, yeah, we're not doing any mount travel at all. I was on the fence about doing that until today when I decided, you know what, I'm just not going to use a mount. And I don't even know if that's possible with the new expansion in the Dragon Isles. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to use the dragon riding mounts, but I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. We're going to find out. I mean, I kind of, if I got to ride a mount for a quest, I'll try to give myself a pass. But other than that, yeah, and we're doing no Hearthstone, so I'm not even going to be setting a hearth this entire time because we're not going to use it. If we need to go somewhere, we're running, which I feel like adds an additional factor to this whole thing because they can't just hearth somewhere or mount somewhere and fly away. It's like you got to trek back through where you need to go, encountering more mobs or players. And as soon as we hit level 10, we're turning on war mode. That's also why I'm kind of hesitant to go to the Outlands off the rip, because at least on the Horde side, every time I go there, there was always someone griefing the starting area. So I don't know if that's a good call, but I know Legion, there's always a ton of people in Legion. I might want to just completely stay away from that zone. This Fortnite looks different. Yeah, it's basically, this is the original Fortnite, which is still better. Does that make sense? I don't know. Colin, do you know, or are there any original WoW designers on the Fortnite team? I've never looked that up, but I don't think there are. But I mean, WoW had so many developers over like throughout its history. I figured there probably could be a couple in there, right? Looking up now. You're like the Jamie of my stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't want to be here in the starting area too long. I'm really only going to try to stay here until like 10 or so, probably, because like this place is boring. I at least want some action. Yeah, yeah, I know. But that's let's see, we're gonna have to go all the way to the other side. Yeah, we're gonna have to go here, I believe. We're over here to a portal to get to Stormwind, and then we can time hop into Outlands, I think, with all the time skips. I don't know. WoW's kind of a mess for me right now. I've kind of been out of the game for a while. Oh. I'm not even kidding. Johnny Cash left Blizzard Studios to be the lead quest designer for Fortnite and Epic Studios. That is really his name? Johnny Cash? Well, I mean, I don't know much about Fortnite, but I've watched all of the like live streams people were doing of the like epic events that they do. Those look cool. I have like no clue what was going on. Like they had I remember watching one. It was like a Godzilla type fight between like a Voltron robot and some kind of like mutant alligator creature or something, like radioactive dude. Massive fight, like a huge scale, and they were duking it out like in game, and you could just go there and watch it. I thought that was cool, but other than like that, I don't know anything about Fortnite. I know Ninja, like Ninja's was a good player, I guess. Yeah, like this is chill. I mean, you could, in theory, come on over to Fortnite. Yeah, yeah. You could take Colin's spot. I don't know. Didn't y'all get like a number one on your stream like 3 nights ago? Like y'all got a first place, didn't y'all? I don't know if I can match up to that. Yeah. Yeah, I was so mad. Yeah, I was so mad about me not being able to type in your chat with the the new profile we made for the channel, because I was backing you up the whole time. They were dogging on you, Colin, but I had your back. Mainly because I mean I kind of have to, because we're on the podcast, and if I wasn't supporting my boy, it wouldn't look good. It's all about the sponsors. Yeah, see, just got that Vivify. That is going to be an important ability for this journey. Force support. Dude, what the hell? She just disappeared. All right.
Is there trouble? What is nature's call? Hi.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. From nobody that like knows Fortnite, all of y'all seem to be doing a good job. I mean, anytime a player came up to y'all, they got wrecked. So I was like, I guess they're all good. To someone like me, I'm like, oh yeah, they're crushing it. I'll see this dude with heirlooms is just one shot and everything. Ugh. Yeah, like we got to get out of this starter zone soon, because this, even though it's safe, like you could milk this thing for a while. It's boring. We need a little danger. I think till like, I mean, I'm already 4, so probably like maybe level 10, and then go straight to Stormwind, do the time hop to, I guess Outlands. Yeah, like Danger's fun. Like this is cool. Yeah, see, this dude is just like with the heirloom. With the heirlooms, he's just one shot and everything, and I kind of miss it, but it's all right. Yeah, because there's no point doing this stream if there's no excitement down the road. I don't know. I was telling my buddy about this earlier today and about the rules, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna come stream snipe you and end your first run." I'm like, please don't do that, because as soon as you turn war mode on, it's your free game to anybody and anything. Yeah, this dude just wiped out this cave. In a raid, dude, I was debating on whether or not if I should do sign up for like the dungeons. I don't know if I feel like that's kind of an asshole move to do, like sign up for dungeons, because at like level 50 or something, because I have no gear. Like people are, if they inspect me, they're gonna be like, what the hell is going on? And like from like just from boss damage alone, I'll probably get like 3 or 4 shot. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, he's great. So yeah, I don't know if I want to be that guy to go into a dungeon, but I also think it would be fun. I feel like you could still pump at like level 40 with like no gear. I don't know. Because Monk pumps in general. Yeah, they'll definitely be like, oh, hell no. We're kicking this guy. Oh, we finally got another piece of gear, belt. Oh, that's another thing, Colin, without having any like stats like on gear, like your energy regen and stuff is gonna be terrible. Yeah. kill the rest of these spiders and get out of this cave. I'm already bored. I would say to get Andrew into WoW, but man, not only is it a grind, but it's kind of expensive. Oh, dude, Cheez-Its for sure. If you're picking goldfish over Cheez-Its, then I don't know what to tell you. Well, honestly, the pizza goldfish aren't that bad. I give them that. You'll try WoW? I mean, it's fun, but it's
The great outdoors.
not only is it addicting as hell to get into WoW, but it's not cheap either.
Is there trouble?
Yeah, he would like PvP. He would definitely be more of a PvP guy than. And you could disagree with me, but I feel like WoW has the smoothest PvP in an MMO of like all time. But I don't know. Smite, I feel like Smite's pretty smooth too. Diablo sneak peek for what? Is it like their next? It's like their DLC coming out. New storyline. They need something to juice up the remaining player base. Okay, you say you're getting wrecked in Albion, but was it just that one guy? I mean, don't get me wrong. Getting wrecked in PvP and anything by anybody doesn't feel good, but getting wrecked one time shouldn't make you quit Albion. Oh, no Guild War? You saying it's better? Guild War PvP is better than Smite, or better than WoW? All right. You'd say WoW is better? I would agree. I don't know if you can get. I mean, if you're not having any lag or latency, like it does not get better in an MMO with the PvP combat in like arenas and stuff. In open world, that's where it starts to get like shaky. And that's kind of the one. Oh yeah, with the ship. That's kind of the one reason I picked Night Elf too, as like the one getaway I have if I get targeted real quick by a 70 or 60 is the stealth and hopefully be okay. But I like at high level, I'm pretty sure you can just see through low level stealth. So I kind of just picked this for no reason, but whatever. Yeah, see, you see me. Yeah, I think everybody thinks about that one episode in South Park. There's a guy on YouTube. His channel name is Pirate Software. And he was a developer at Blizzard for a long time. And his dad is the one. His dad was the guy that they modeled that character after, which I never knew that, which is cool.
Go in peace. I'm listening.
Yeah. Oh, he gave me a float? Hell yeah. Already jumped off the top of that tree, and I had to make sure that this buff would last long enough. That would have been a terrible way to end the first run. Yeah, 5 more levels. Get our talent. Go to Stormwind. Get out of this place. Actually do something fun and dangerous.
I need a target. I'm out of range. Good luck, friend.
I mean, not that it makes any kind of a difference, but I'm not using food or gems or enchantments either. It's like, that's, you know, that's a tiny little percentage. It's not really going to do anything, but just to add the extra hard factor, this is pretty much it. We're topped out in gear right now until we hit 70. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of this the whole time, too. I mean, I did pick Monk. I mean, Druid would have been the better pick for the class, because the travel form and all that, and plus, like, stealth, and you have bear form and all that other stuff, but I like Monk better. Custom UI for WoW. Yeah, this is the new like edit mode that they have, so it's all baked into WoW now. You don't have to download Bartender or anything like that anymore. It's all just built in, which is nice. And then you can save like your loadout options. Loadout, this is not Call of Duty. You can save your preset UI. I'm lazy and I just name it all characters. Like here's Volt, it's different. And then S, I don't know. I play kind of brain dead sometimes, but you can save different UIs for different characters. When's the next stream, Andrew? I've been checking every day to see if you've been going live.
I don't have a target.
Because I think just off that one day of streaming, you gained like 11 followers.
I need a target.
I am listening. May the stars guide you. Be careful.
I'm listening. Farewell.
But yeah, Druid definitely would have been the smart pick, but I've never been good at. I've always been a trash Druid player, so I just sticking with what I know, Monk or Warrior. I don't plan on doing all of these quests just until we get to 10 and then we're out of here.
Good luck, friend.
Oh, you're on Peaky Blind. Have you watched it before? Or is this your first time watching it? Any new classes? Just the, if you're talking about WoW, just the Evoker class. But I mean, I think you went to Dragon Isles when you picked it back up. Oh, you have 2 episodes left? Yeah, dude, that show is so good. Where is this? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, I almost, when I got home today, it's funny that you say that. I almost started rewatching it, but then every time I do that, I don't get anything done. See, with this quest, we got to purchase a flight to the capital, and we're not doing that because we're not allowed.
I can't attack that. I can't attack that target. I can't attack that. I can't attack that target.
I know Monk does have a lot of movement speed though, so it's, I mean, once we get past level like 20, but so it shouldn't be too bad later on down the road. It's still going to be painful, but not this painful. Because you have like 3 rolls, and then you have the Serpent Flying Dragon Kick, which is a nice little boost, and then you have Tiger's Lust, give you a speed boost. So, I mean, it's still going to suck, but it's going to suck less. Does Monk have form travel? No, I wish they did. What Monk has is they have a spell you can go by. I think from the monk trainers in Legion. It's called Zenflight, and you float on a little cloud. But it doesn't increase your movement speed. And you only float like 3 feet off the ground. So it's like you're basically walking, but you're floating on a cloud. But as soon as you get hit, you're like taken into combat, it like makes you walk again. It's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, I'll never use it. I mean, maybe you can fly with it. I don't remember. yeah, not that Zen. That's for later. Do y'all like the orange in the background, or is it like too much? It's kind of rigged up. It's kind of rigged up a little ghetto right now, I'm gonna be honest. I have a long orange light, and I just have it slightly under a cardboard box, so it's not too bright. So it's a little ghetto. Okay. I tried to wear a blue sweater for the color wheel, you know, opposite spectrum. Oh, Frostmourne. Oh, it's literally that's what the light is angled on top of right now. So it's not making a giant like white line going across the corner of the wall. It's angled on top of Frostmourne. Dude, that thing, we're going to be putting that thing up last for the podcast because it weighs like 65 pounds. It's huge. So I think we're going to get our bookshelves for behind the chairs that we're going to be doing the podcast from. Split the bookshelf and put Frostmourne in the middle and then put some LEDs behind it or something. I thought that would be kind of cool. I wish I would have bought the Lich King helm back when it first popped up. Because now you got to spend like, I don't know, like $300 to get one. Oh yeah, the sign too. I forgot about that. I think we might be the first like unsponsored podcast to have like a neon sign. Like, you know, we're gonna be doing this thing right off the rip. Well, I don't know if it's off the rip. Like we've done, I don't know. We've done like what, 15 podcasts now, so I wouldn't say it's like we're new. All right. Yeah, I've been debating doing like battlegrounds too because you're definitely gonna die if you do a battleground. It has been a rare occasion that I've went 10-0 in a battleground. I usually die at least like 6 times. So like that by itself is sketchy. I don't know if I want to do a battleground because I'm guaranteed to die and then I have to start all over. But also I feel like it's kind of a dick move to the teammates because you're definitely the weakest link on your team rocking all whites and grays. I don't think that's very fair. But it would be fun. Like, I feel like a dungeon is definitely more forgiving, but I mean, you could still die in a dungeon. I've wiped. Oh, yeah, at 5? Yeah, dude, you need to go to sleep. Yeah, take care, man. All right, we just need 3 more levels. Like, I mean, right now, like this is chilling. We have like nothing to be worried about, other than like falling to our death. Short of that, I mean, we don't really. There's no real danger here, but you never know.
Peace be with him.
Yeah, because as soon as we hit level 10, we're getting out of here. As nice as the background is with the forest, it's like I'm getting bored being here. And I've never really done the Night Elf starting area, so it's like I'm already over it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing with WoW, man. It's like, especially for a new player, where if you've never played it before, coming in now, like you'd be so over your head on what to do, just because like the story's all over the place, and you can jump around different expansions at all types of like what. It doesn't matter what level you are anymore. It's weird. It's confusing, but
Get closer.
I don't know. It's just something you kind of got to jump into. But I mean, if you're down to play it, we'll run it up. Not on this guy, but on an actual character.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, and like I don't know. As for the reason as to like why do this? Why make the game not fun and just handicap yourself? It's not really a real reason. You'll have to get. Oh yeah, you don't. Do you not even have a laptop? Because I mean, most laptops nowadays, like they can run WoW no problem. WoW is like one of the easiest things to run. Like when I first started playing, my sister gave me her old, and I'm talking about ancient MacBook that she had when she was in college. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I had a Mac, like one of the first Macs ever. One of the laptops. Yeah. And I started playing back in like Wrath. And in order to do a raid or a dungeon, like I had a warrior, I would literally have to sit here and stare at the ground and zoom in really close just to be able to load like the dungeon so it wouldn't lag. And just sit there and like just tap my buttons. Because if I tried to look up, like it would just, the whole screen would just go haywire. It was rough. I mean, I don't know. You're already talking about building a PC though a while back, right? I mean, it ain't cheap. I'll say that. See, even these three like lowly spider mobs are like kind of crushing me right now. So I have a feeling when we get into an actual expansion, it's gonna be rough. I don't even know. Does it look okay? Like I figured these first few streams were just gonna be kind of test runs because I spent all day yesterday in OBS just fiddling with the tiniest settings, like all these little weird, like I don't know what I'm doing. I had to watch like 20 YouTube videos, and you know, with just settings I would never think to look at. And I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, oh, I know what they're talking about. I don't. Like this is a pure guess. Like I'm running in 4K and I'm downscaling to 1440. Like, so does it even look good? I have no clue. Okay. And then the camera. Oh, we just got to upgrade. Oh, hell yeah. Item level 4. 1 armor. Okay, well, cool. Because then also, like, I have my camera here, and that has its own settings, so I'm like, this is all just a giant guess. So it's like when you look at actual streamers, it's kind of, once you start digging into it, it's kind of impressive how they have it running so smoothly every day. Like, because you don't really think anything of it, like the streamer I watch, like Bajira or Pika, whoever, and you see it's just running like crystal smooth all the time. And, you know, you just don't really think anything about it. But once you start trying to do it yourself, you're like, I have no clue what's going on. Yeah, that's what I thought. That you turn it on and then you're like, you're ready to rock. But and then like we were doing some practice streams with Colin last night, and his monitor, you know, it's a curved monitor, and he has his like set up weird because he's doing all types of like split screens. So on his screen, my stream was coming in like with super cropped in, and like the sides were cut off. It was like a weird like cropped ratio, like aspects. It's supposed to be 16:9. His was like, I don't know, like 9:9. It looked funky, so I thought on my end I screwed something up. And then so we spent like another hour fiddling with knobs in the settings, and then he's just like, let me just go watch another stream. And it turns out it was doing it on their stream too. So it's something with his monitor, but that took like an hour that we messed with it, and it was like nothing on my end. But it's just like one of those weird things. Yeah, I just realized I just took the longest way possible around this mountain. Like, I literally could have just walked down this road right here, but I went all the way around. That's gonna get me killed later on. I can already feel it. Because eventually, I think you have to go through Shadowlands, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, when I get more room. Yeah, dude, having the room, that's another thing. Like, you don't really think about until you, like, actually start doing it, because, like, until we moved into this, like, this is a whole room that I can just stream in. Before, when I was just in our old place, in the living room, I couldn't do that. Like, you know, we had dogs. Our ceilings were super tall, so it had, like, a ton of reverb. It was just the worst possible stream setup. So yeah, you also kind of gotta have the space for it. But y'all are about to get that big house, so it don't matter. You have plenty of room. This is not what I wanted to do, but whatever, it's fine. I forgot, without having some heirlooms on, like, this goes by a lot slower. Oh, that's an upgrade, baby. 1 to 2 damage. Dude, I know like Kaylin loves karaoke. I don't do karaoke, man. Like I'll go have fun. I'll show my support. But I'm not getting up there. I never have. Why? What song were you gonna sing? For real? You know what? That doesn't surprise me. I'd either guess that or, you know, Ice Ice Baby or something. No. Okay.
I don't have a target.
All right. Oh, dude, please hum the song, the Star Wars theme song. That would be amazing. I could honestly say I don't think I've ever seen that from anybody ever. Man, I regret coming into this cave and picking up this quest. But we are level 8, so dude, as soon as we hit 10, we're getting the hell out of here. We're just gonna make a dart for Stormwind and go do something fun. I mean, like, we could stay here for a while and milk it, like some of these levels, but is there Smite, Diablo, etc. a knockoff of WoW or no? Well, I mean, Diablo is Blizzard, you know, so Diablo is its own thing. Diablo is like what started a lot of people's addictions as well to loot. Yeah. Like if you see somebody in like an Elder Scrolls game now, or in World of Warcraft now, like obsessing over loot and chest, it's mainly Diablo's fault. Because there's just something so satisfying about getting loot in that game, and I can't put my finger on it. Because like even though it gets thrown at you, still whenever you see that little shiny object get picked up, like I don't know, there's just something. It just automatically like you're just like yes, oh god yes. And then Smite, I mean I'm not a big I've never really played Smite, so I can't really comment on that one. But I have friends that are straight up degenerates on that game, and they love it. So I feel like Smite is more of like a League type game, not really WoW. But I don't know what came first, either Smite or League of Legends. I'm pretty sure League of Legends probably. So I would say Smite is a knockoff of League, but like I don't know. You're asking like the worst possible person, because I'm solely played World of Warcraft. Yeah, most of my life. I'm supposed to pick up a quest up here. Oh my god. The worst. Alright, cool. Oh, yep. Oh, man. I can't say how many times I've done that in the past where I don't pick up a quest and kill a bunch of the things that needed to be killed in the quest, and then as I'm leaving I pick up the quest and got to go back and basically redo it.
I need to get closer.
I forgot this guy can heal. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. We just got a hunter in here to one-shot everything. Hell yeah.
I can't attack that.
Yeah, I feel like once I get to the Dragon Isles as well, if I ever make it that far, I'm really gonna have to go and like hug stronger players on the Alliance, because like rolling by myself, that's gonna be sketchy in the Isles, because someone can just swoop down on top of you and then you're done. You're starting over. Yeah, this dude is just crushing everything in here. Oh, thank God. All right, cool. I feel like we've been in this cave for an eternity. All right.
Oh man.
Can't attack that target.
Yeah, I want to say this won't get very exciting until we're getting close to the end,
I don't have a
because
target.
that's where most of the action's going to be at.
I need a target.
All right.
Get closer.
Vishnu alone.
All right. Let's see.
Be careful.
All right, we're just gonna delete this. Delete that. Right.
I'm out of range.
All right, yeah. Let's get the hell out of this cave. I'm over this place. All right.
It's too far away. Closer. I need a target.
Yeah, and see, when we're in like later zones like Shadowlands, or I don't know if I'm gonna go do Legion yet, but like having to run through areas like this where there's actual elites, that's gonna be sketchy. Like, this isn't really a problem, but later on down the road, it's gonna cause some issues.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
All right, yeah, later, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, let me know next time you're streaming on Twitch. Hopefully, I'll be able to like actually chat this time.
Can't attack that.
All right.
I don't have a target.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we just need to get to level 10 and we're getting out of here.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Yeah, not rolling with mounts later on is gonna like really suck.
I don't have a target.
Because I mean, right now it's not so bad. It kind of feels like classic, but you know, once we're level 50, which I don't even know if it's going to be possible to do the Dragon Isles without getting on your actual dragon riding mount, but I don't know. We'll have to find some kind of workaround. That's an upgrade right there. That is fat. That is fat. That's a fat upgrade.
I am honored.
Kill 20. Oh,
They're
jeez.
marvelous.
Alright. Right, we just need to hit 10 so we can get out of this place. I mean, we don't have to hit 10, but I would feel more comfortable, you know, getting your spec first and then going somewhere.
Now what?
I don't think we'll ever need provoke, but yeah, we're not gonna need that. Yeah, but it's gonna be most of this journey, if we're still alive, it's gonna consist mostly of this running back and forth. But I mean, I don't know. Like, doing a dungeon sounds fun, but I would really feel like I'm screwing over my teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like, not having, you know, literally trash garbage gear. Going into, you know, even doing something like Dead Mines or something, people are going to be like, well, dude, why are you here? Seriously. Being, and the reason why I'm so skeptic to go to like Legion or WoD is just literally just because of the multiple elites running around and rare spawns, which with no gear, like when you have gear, like especially heirlooms, like it's not really a problem to handle those solo, especially depending on your class, but rocking this gear, I don't know about that, man. And really, like, avoiding Legion is probably the better option just because, more so than NPCs, you want to look out for... What's up? Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm glad you hopped in to watch a game you know nothing about. But yeah, I want to avoid Legion because I'm more fearful of actual other players than I am NPCs like this. Because if there's say if I'm level 20 running around in Legion and there's even a level 40 that could just come up and just absolutely one-shot me and then I gotta start all over, like that's a terrible way to ruin this run. But I don't know. Like, I feel like this would go a lot faster in Legion just because of the world quest. Yeah, your new video. That thing's starting to crank. YouTube is starting to push that thing like crazy. So hopefully, you know, you get like 1,000 subs in the next week here. and it just keeps pushing it. 'Cause that's what happened on my other channel. Like the first video I uploaded about WoW, it just, I don't know, it was doing really good the first week, and that's where I got like 900 subs off that one video. So if that one does good, you know, you might be monetizing here soon, which that's a big deal. Done with that. I don't know if I want to go do this Resident Danger. That's a lot of... You had to ask Mom what this video game was? Yeah, World of Warcraft. I mean, you've had to have heard of World of Warcraft. Even, like, you could live under a rock and know World of Warcraft. But, no, Mom definitely knows. That's basically... how I got World of Warcraft in the first place, is begging for it for, like, I don't know, my birthday or something. And actually, I used your old ancient Mac laptop that you left at the house when you went off to college. That's what I played WoW on originally, was your old laptop, like the first Mac ever made. And it was like the worst experience I've ever seen, like, in a game. But it was, back then it was fun. I didn't know any better. Because I would play with Jake, and Jake had an actual system, like a really good system for back then. I don't know, 15 years ago, 16 years ago. And so, like, playing on that laptop compared to his, it was like night and day. Yeah, what's a War of Warcraft? It's close enough. Yeah.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Oh, see, like, why is this guy here? Like, this dude could straight up just end me. Yep, this might be a short stream. Yeah, that laptop was dusty. I talked about this earlier, but if I wanted to play on it, what I would have to do is, if I went into a dungeon or a raid, is I would have to go down and then look at the floor and cast spells. Because if I looked up and tried to actually, like, play while stuff was going on, yeah, it would completely, like, crash my game. I don't think this guy can attack me right now, so I don't have Warmode on. But yeah, someone like this, he could just end my run right now and I start all over, which would not be cool. Yes, yes, thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank God I don't have war mode on right now, but it will be is in, I don't know, 3/4 more of a level. Oh, did he just kill the quest giver? Is that why I can't find him? Of course. Of course. That's probably why it ran so good. Alright, well, I don't want to sit around and wait for this guy. He's just going to keep killing everything. I mean, I would say I'm a lifelong Horde player, but you know, that guy's kind of an asshole. But granted, I'm not going to lie. we definitely did that all the time back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean like 6 months ago when we were playing. Yep. I'll take care. Alright, we're gonna go do this quest since that dude's just gonna obliterate that little village. Cause, yeah. Dude, I don't want to. I gotta kill 20 of these things. I don't want to mess with you right now. Yeah, get out of here. And hopefully, by the time we finish this quest and the other quest, like that Nightborn will be gone and the actual NPCs will be there. So I can turn in these quests, go to Stormwind and go to somewhere fun. Which I'm thinking Outlands, like I was saying earlier, every time I'd go to Outlands on Horde, I would just get spawn camped, you know, at what's it, Thralimar? Is that the name? The first little starting zone in Outland for Horde? Just get spawn camped all the time. Like no mercy there. So, and I feel like it's going to be the same thing on the Alliance side. Because as soon as we're able, we're turning on Warmode. That's what this whole run's about. And then also, I mean, it'll be, I think, 10% extra XP for the quest. That'd be cool. But yeah, that dude's still there, just blowing up everything, that arcane mage.
I can't attack that target. I need to get
I feel like it's a classic server all over again. Yeah, 'cause I don't know if these, especially these weapons later on when you're 40 and 50, 60, whatever, I don't know if these scale at all anywhere. Not this in particular, just vendors and like Dragon Isles, do they sell higher damage weapons, like white and gray items? I have no clue. Because if not, if they stay like this, like 1 to 2 damage, we're going to be in some trouble. Because when I first went into Dragon Isles, when Dragonflight came out, straight from Shadowlands in full epics, like I wasn't a slouch. Like I had full Mythic Plus gear, full PvP gear. I was getting stomped on my warrior by those NPCs and all those mobs. Like I was getting crushed. So I don't know, with no gear, I don't know how that's gonna go. Like I said in the description, somebody with better skill than I do is probably not a problem, but I don't know, for me it's gonna be rough. That's even if we make it that far. I have a feeling if I go to Legion, I'm screwed. The first, maybe even Outland, I guarantee the first 60 or 70 that flies down, like I'm gonna get crushed. Like if I had to take a guess, I'm gonna say it's gonna take at least a minimum of 10 characters to complete this little experiment, if you want to call it that. And I feel like I'm being pretty light on that estimate as well. It'll probably take a lot more. So we're gonna be looking at Voltorb's like great grandson completing this. Because I feel like anything involving PvP is just you're adding in a factor you just can't account for. Because from like, you know, elites out in the world, random mobs, you can run away for the most part. You can kind of gauge that. You're like, all right, I'm not gonna live through this. And since I'm not using potions or anything, if I ever end up in that situation, I'm just gonna start taking off a little bit earlier than I normally would if I have to run away. Just so I don't brick a run on a random elite somewhere. That would be kind of lame. Like if, you know, like say if a DK comes down out of the sky and just, you know, stomps me, I'd be okay with that. But if I die to some random like ogre or something, I would be pissed. That would not be fun. I mean, really, I'm just more excited to get more movement abilities. You know, Flying Serpent Kick, Tiger's Lust, definitely. More charges of roll. Because the whole no mount thing, that's going to be, I think, the most frustrating part. Because even now, I could just hop on my heirloom mount and just, you know, like this guy, just take off. And it would just make it so much faster. But we can't do that, so. And I mean, there's not really even a good reason as to why I'm doing this. It's just, I don't know. I've played through WoW so many times, leveling up a new character, especially in Shadowlands. So, I mean, that's not, you know, say 3 years ago. That's not super recent, but, you know, once you've done that grind so many times, and it's not even a grind, you can just take out your wallet now and just buy a boost, you know, whatever. It's the one benefit of having adult money is that you can just, you know, oh, I want a new character, boom, you know, give me a 360, hit 10 levels, we're good. But, you know, I never liked doing that. I don't mind leveling, but after, you know, so many times, especially going through, like, Classic and then BC, I didn't really do much in Wrath. I mean, I didn't do much in BC either, but I still leveled. I don't know. It hits a point to where, like, you've done the same thing over and over. Like, let's just see, for funsies, how hard can we make this? And, I mean, right now it's a joke, but eventually I feel like it's going to get really hard. All right, I think I've walked by this quest about 6 times now. All right. We're just trying to make it to 10, honestly. Because, yeah. We're just trying to get to 10, and then we're out of here. Let's see, is that guy, is he still, yeah, he's still cranking. He's still cranking that little village over there. Some Nightborn. Just crushing all the quest givers. Somebody must be real bored. Like, I debated on going through WoD as well, but, like, I don't know. Even on a normal run, oh, crap. Even on a normal run, like, oh, see, this is a rare spawn. Like, I might have to dip out of here. I'm not trying to get my run ended early because of a rare spawn. Because another thing with not having actual gear is that you don't have any armor. Like you know, you have one armor. With the heirlooms, at least you get like some armor. So you know you're gonna be softer than a pillow running through these zones with these hard hitting elites. Did I really just come in here for nothing? I think I did. That's all right. Okay. So we're almost halfway to 10, and then we'll start doing some fun stuff. Not really fun. What was I saying about WoD? Oh yeah, okay, WoD. So even on a normal playthrough with WoD, I never like going there. I don't know. And maybe I'm an idiot, but you can't skip the intro to WoD, right? You always have to make your garrison. You have to go through that long quest line. You know, you got to sit there through all the RP. Unless they changed something since the last time I did it, I don't recall ever being able to skip it, and that's what like really crushed my spirit. I mean, don't get me wrong. Once you're in WoD, it's not bad because I feel like you could quest quickly, and then you also had the world or the bonus quest there. Not world quest, but the bonus quest. And I feel like it could fly by. Plus, at least on the horde side, the starting garrison, that ability to call in the infantry when you're, calls in like 5 fighters to fight for you, that ability is kind of OP when you're questing out there. You basically pop that on cooldown, and it just melts everything. Is that an upgrade? I think that's an upgrade. Tribal gloves. Look at that. 2 armor. And they're red. That's an upgrade, my friends. Huge. That's a 50% upgrade, technically. That's huge. And then, like, also in the description, I also said no gold, like sending no gold over to this character. But it's like, if I'm not buying any gear or potions or food or mounts, like, I mean, besides repairing trash gear and buying other vendor trash gear, like, I don't really think you'll need gold. Maybe buying bigger bags. That's what I might need gold for. heals do we need? 2. Come on.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
I feel like having
I don't have a target.
the Shadow Meld is going to kind of come in clutch at some point, though. It has to. You know, I feel like... Which maybe not. You know, I think if they're 20 levels higher than you are and you're about to get rocked, you know, by level 40 or something and you Shadow Meld, like they can still clearly see you. I'm pretty sure, like, when there's such a big difference in level like that, and you'll get crushed anyway, but I don't know. Maybe not.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
I definitely think I'm gonna do music tomorrow, though. Like, I enjoy WoW's music, but it kind of makes you want to go to sleep as well, so I don't know. I think having some more upbeat music in here would definitely help. Alright, hopefully that guy over here, the level 70 mage, is done with this killing spree, so we can go turn in these quests. I don't know, because if I'm there and I ding to 10 and then turn on war mode, I don't remember if war mode you turn it on at 10 or if you turn it on at 15. I don't know, but if I turn it on and he's still there and he just immediately turns around and one-shots me, I would be too happy. I don't think I would make another night elf. I think I'll make like an orc or something just to keep my sanity. But I really hope it doesn't come to that, because I've always wanted to level up a night elf. I just never have. So it'd be nice to finish it on this guy. That's definitely looking like a whole pipe dream right now, though. I don't see this going smoothly at all in, 15 or so levels. Honestly, whenever war mode is on, I don't see this going smoothly, period. I definitely just, if I do end up, biting the dust on this guy, I'm not going to delete the character. I'm just going to make a new one, because I want to count all the corpses whenever I do finish this, if that ever happens, and see how many actual tries it took to complete this weird, unnecessary task.
Can't attack that.
Completely unnecessary frustration that we're putting ourselves through right now.
Can't attack that.
What brings you?
I can't attack that.
That's an upgrade right there. Huge upgrade. It's +2 armor. Yeah, level 10. Alright. So we unlocked Battlegrounds. Yeah, we're definitely going to Windwalker. I actually started my monk career in BFA as a Mistweaver, because I don't want to say I was too scared to play anything else, but I just felt like there was something satisfying about BFA Mistweaver monks. I don't know what it was, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, we went Tigers less off the rip. Oh, you can't turn on war mode till level 20. I didn't know that. Alright. Well, I guess we're safe for 10 more levels. But yeah, let's get the hell out of here and go to somewhere more fun. Right. So, I believe, yeah, okay, so we just need to follow this road down. It's been a minute since I've been through this zone. Yeah, see, there's a blood elf up there. Not sketch at all. Hell no, let's get out of this zone.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, we're cranking now on the speed. Well, for a short time. I don't know. I also don't want to stay. Like, I wouldn't mind questing here for another, I don't know. You could probably get pretty far in this area. Probably to like level 20, but I don't know. For my own sanity, I want to change it up. Yeah, we're probably only going to go for like another 30 minutes or so anyway, but if we could get rolling into a different expansion and get set up questing there, I wouldn't be too mad about that. Because if I recall, the portals to Stormwind are in this area, I believe. I don't know. I like being a horde main my entire life. Like I'm having a hard time remembering. I only ever really played Classic, or I only really ever played Alliance and Classic. Just because all of my other friends were playing it, so I was like, what the hell? I'll make a gnome. I made a gnome mage. I will say though, after playing Alliance on the Classic, that I think Ironforge is definitely my new favorite main hub in World of Warcraft. Like, I can't, I'm having a hard time thinking of one that's better. Like, I think Stormwind is better than Orgrimmar, that's for sure. It's just nicer, it's cleaner, it looks like they care in the streets. Yeah, so Iron Forge is my new favorite. It's just, I don't know, it has this whole vibe that I don't think is recreated anywhere in WoW. So, all right.
Need help?
Decline. I'm not going to Azeroth, that's for sure. All right. Cool. All right, so now we're going to Stormwind, talk to Chromie. I don't think taking a portal is cheating from Darnassus because you literally can't swim off this tree. So I think we're in the safe zone there. Man, seeing that item level 1, that kind of hurts. Oh well, item level 3. PvP item level. Oh, equipped one. Never mind. All right, I gotta remember how to get over here. Like, you gotta walk through this dead tree, right? To get down here. If I remember correctly, I don't know. Yes, sir. All right. I'm glad I kind of remembered that. It took a minute. It took a hot minute, but we're on the right track. And again, doesn't matter where I set my hearth because we're never going to touch it. I don't even think you can delete it out of your bag.
Have a target.
Oh, you can destroy it? Yep.
I need a target.
Sweet. All right. And dude, in like the portal room in Stormwind, and Stormwind is just so much nicer than the one in Orgrimmar. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. Like, that's high class right there. You know, Org gets kind of rough to look at after a while. It's pretty dirty. Like yeah, we don't have that. We just have peons, you know, scrubbing the floor. That's straight magic. It's just 10 times better. 10 times better than what's going on in Org. I'm not gonna risk jumping off here. Like, I know this won't kill me, but from the top up there, I'm pretty sure that would have taken me out. And that'd be an embarrassing way to go out. Oh, I don't want to go to the trading post. Whatever. It's free XP. Whatever.
Come see my wares. Always a pleasure. May the winds be in your favor.
Alright, now we need to go see Chromie. Damn, she's far. What's the fastest way to get there? I don't know. Probably. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, Stormwind compared to Orgrimmar just actually looks magical. Like, I know they're doing the whole horde aesthetic on the outside of Orgrimmar, but it's just like, it's kind of lame with the spikes. I think they could have done more, you know? Whereas I feel like on Stormwind, they just went balls to the walls out here. Like, there's like nothing I think you would need to change. It has a vibe that just Orgrimmar can't compete with. And that's alright. Like, if you go talk to a Horde player, they'll just be like, oh, because we care about, you know, PvP and damage. We don't care about aesthetics of our hub. You know, that's a non-issue. But I don't know. Me personally, I think I enjoy having a nice scenery to look at. Can I even get to where I need to go through here? Don't tell me this is a dead end. I don't know. It's surrounded by walls, so that's probably not a good sign.
Hello.
Yeah, did I seriously get lost in Stormwind? That sounds about right. Yeah, we just need to make it to Outlands, and then we're probably good on the stream today. And then tomorrow, we're going to try to get some work done. For sure. I spent most of the day today, like, trying to set up the camera, make sure OBS was working, make sure the actual stream was working. So if I can just come get off work tomorrow, come sit down and start streaming, well, I mean, we'll be golden.
Too far away.
Okay, hopefully I can get over there from here. As much as I like getting lost in Stormwind, I'm over it.
Haven't we done this before? Let's get started again for the first
Select a timeline. Oh, what up, man? I thought you went to bed. Yeah, I thought you passed out, man. Just thought of some content. Okay, you help me real quick. Outland, Legion, or Wrath? Walking new people through WoW. Yeah, no, that could be cool. Because you definitely, if you never played WoW, you would definitely want a guide. That's for sure. Because you'd be like, I have like no clue what's going on whatsoever. Like, trying to explain the timeline and the lore to someone who's never played WoW, it's gonna be like that meme from Charlie from It's Always Sunny, where he's like got all the string and the lines on the wall behind him, like connecting all the dots. You're saying go Wrath? Okay. I was gonna go Outland at first, but we can go Wrath. I mean, it really doesn't matter, just because, like with new players, that's what I'm saying. You can just hop expansions whenever you want to. All right, we'll do Wrath. Screw it.
Do not exercise restraint when showing your great power to the Scourge.
I don't know if, honestly, I don't know if I've ever done Wrath from the Alliance side. I've always just done it with Horde, so this will definitely be interesting. Yeah, I got lost in Stormwind for like, I don't know, like 5 minutes, so I'm glad that got recorded on a live stream. Like, Stormwind looks really nice, but damn, is it confusing if you're not used to it. Yes, this is just a dead end. Cool. Awesome. Alright. So yeah, we'll go Wrath. I'm trying to remember, but I don't think I've ever done the Alliance side of Wrath. Yeah. So this will definitely be a new experience for me. Clip it, I can see it now. Yeah.
I can't attack that target.
Alright, yeah. This whole mount thing, it's gonna be frustrating. Really, I don't know. Your idea about walking new people through World of Warcraft, it's not bad. It's the hardest part is just getting him to play World of Warcraft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you. I might need to brush up on my lore. I don't even know what happened after Shadowlands retconned everything. I might be out of the loop now. Like with Dragonflight, dude, I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. I would basically just be like, yeah, okay, here's Arthas, and he's, that's all you need to know. That's the best. Just quit reading after Arthas, and then you're good. Oh, you haven't played Dragonflight? Yeah. Like, I played through it. Like, I did the main storyline. I don't remember Like, I couldn't tell you what it's like actually about though. Like, I have no clue. Because I mean, after Shadowlands, I just wanted something like, man, I don't need a world-ending threat. I just, I just want to chill and have some PvP, do some dungeons, whatever. We don't need to save. We don't need to save the planet right now. It's fine. Get the new expansion? Yeah. What was it called? What's the new one called? I don't know. It has to do with the sword. I mean, I was gonna get it regardless, Just because I didn't like the cinematic doesn't mean I wasn't gonna play it, but I'm definitely gonna play it. It's more of like keeping me engaged for long enough to like keep playing it. That's more of what I'm worried about. Yeah, once we make it to Wrath, then we'll probably cut the stream off there. Yeah, the lack of mounts is making me want to mount grind. It's rough. It's gonna be rough, for sure.
I can't attack that.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day, but this is probably one of the best games to play if you just want like a grind, like a mount. If you just want to grind for mounts, like I can't think of a better game to play than WoW. Like seriously. Albion looked like it had like some good grinds in it too, though. But if you just wanted to like turn your brain off and just dungeon farm for mount drops, like I can't think of anything better than WoW.
Proudmoore's finest, at your service.
I will say, I mean, I know everybody liked. Is there a wood collection or resource collection in WoW? No, I wouldn't say, other than like mining, for certain mats that you might need for other professions. Other than that, like you can do mining and what's the other one? Herbalism. You could do herbalism. Either like as like, flipping it on the auction house, or you just need it for other professions. But resources as in like Albion, where you're like actually making your weapons, not really, no. Like minus some of the ore that you might need to craft certain items, but even then, I don't think at the top tier would it even matter. But like if you want to craft Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, you got to have like some crazy mining for that expansion's like skill level. Another one. That's the one video I had on my other channel that did really well, was that gold making one. That one almost got 100k views. That's what got me like 900 subs or something off that one vid. So that one did really well. But that one, I don't know, like If you know how to make money, yeah. But live, yeah. That one I just got kind of lucky on because my friend showed me this little farm he was doing. So I was like, oh, it's literally like printing gold. I'm just going to do this. And it was, I don't know, it was so easy that I didn't mind doing it. I usually hate doing those type of grinds. So I was like, I'm just going to make a vid about it. I like just started this channel, this gaming channel. Yeah, dude, I've never done the Alliance side of Wrath ever. I don't recognize any of this. Yeah. So we're going to pick it up from here tomorrow. I appreciate you coming back in for the last little bit. And we'll try to get to at least 20 or 30 tomorrow, get war mode turned on, and turn up the heat a little bit. You have a good night, man.
What can I do for you? Light bless you. I need to get closer.
Yes, sir. Always keeping the content.
Light me with you. Go with honor, friend.
Oh no, we can't. We can't take the flight path. Sorry, can't do that quest.
I'm out of range.
All right, all right, all right.
Can I assist you?
I feel like that's gonna bottleneck us at one point, not taking flight paths, but it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna go turn in this quest, pick this up, and then we're good.
Get closer. Well met. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
All right, we're gonna end the stream there. Hopefully, we'll be streaming tomorrow for a bit. Try to get to 20, get that war mode turned on, and crank the heat up a little bit. Increase that danger factor just a tad. But thanks for tuning in.